Hopefully it goes.
Not yet. We're here.
We're here. I think we're here.
I'm here. Are you here?
I'm here. Of course I'm here.
Well, your hair looks so nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anybody there?
Everybody likes my beard, I think. There's nobody here.
I'm here.
Zero.
I'm here.
While we try.
Uh,
I'm here. Hi, Maddie.
it was Maddie. Hi, Maddie.
Okay.
You were numero uno.
Can you see us okay?
Raise this chair a little bit.
Okay, we got 3. Maddie, can you see and hear us all right? We don't have Starlink tonight.
No, we don't. Yes, perfect.
Good.
Awesome.
We're back on our internet, so.
Yeah, Trey and Wendy got sick and had to stay in Quartzsite, but we had to leave. Hey, Jim. We are gone from Quartzsite, Jim.
We are gone.
We left yesterday.
And we're going to give the first person who guesses exactly where we're at $1 million in cash.
As soon as we find it.
What an experience getting here where we're at. Unbelievable. Wait till we tell you. You guys are not going to believe it. Hi, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
You are well. Remember the diesel treat for the Colorado trip. Yes,
hey,
sir.
Hey, RV Bandwagon.
RV Bandwagon. All right.
Parking lot, Jim says.
Yeah.
No, we're not in a parking lot.
No.
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 Arm keeps hanging up on.
It does.
Yeah.
Did you lift it?
I did.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're taller than me. You want to think you're taller. All
is well with us.
With
now.
you? No, for you two. I think they was talking about the band. You two.
For you two.
No, I don't know.
Colorado.
Just
nope,
the two of
Colorado.
us. Darla.
Hey, Linda. Carlos. How's Carlos? Did you get sick too, Linda? Everybody got sick. Everybody got sick. Train Wendy got sick. Linda, I don't know if you got sick, but Carlos got sick. Bill and I got sick.
Yeah.
Well, Texas Roadhouse. That's a great guess, but no, we're not there either.
No.
How was your toast?
California gate guarding? I don't think
they said where are we now?
Yeah, but Maddie said California gate guarding. I don't think
they don't have gate guards.
I don't think they have gate guards in California.
Hey, Clan Diane.
Hey.
Mexico? Nope, not Mexico. Bill still sounds sick. Bill is still yeah.
Well, I'm not really sick.
It's just a congestion.
We had a little, we're going to tell you here in a minute. We're waiting for some more people to get on, and then we'll tell you about,
either, Maddie.
We'll tell you about our trip from Quartzsite to here, which was quite interesting. Not Texas. We don't know how to get to Texas. Do we? We ever been to Texas?
No.
Nope. Yeah.
Hola, parentales. Ah, mi hijita.
That's our Bambino.
Our Bambino.
No.
New Mexico, Arizona.
No.
Ortho Crofty. Hey. You drank the water. No.
No, in Quartzsite, you don't drink the water. You drink the water. It's
just called the Quartzsite crud. And sometimes
Cindy
you get it.
Thilken?
Huh?
Did I say that right? Cindy Thilken.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Cindy.
And then there's Cindy Orthocrofty.
Orthocrofty. Bambina Favorita.
And then there's Jim. No, not Kansas.
Bambina Favorita, she says.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you where we're at. Are you ready?
Lots of new people on here. Welcome. How exciting. Yes, it is.
I think Maddie came the closest, but didn't get it.
That's true.
We are in California. In fact, we're actually back in our old neighborhood, staying at some friend's house in their mansion. And yeah, it was a very interesting trip yesterday. We got up, said goodbye to everybody, got the motorhome all hooked up, everything went wonderful. And we went and got propane, and we decided to take the back way because we lived in the desert. So we went out through Parker and went across into California, and then we drove out Highway 62 to 247. And things were going really good.
And
then we heard this noise.
It was windy, we'll say that.
Yeah, it was.
Very
wind
windy.
was blowing really, really hard. There was
Coming
a
out of
million
the side.
RVs, and it was crazy. Anyway, our windshield on the right top popped out. Not all the way out, but it popped out enough where you could stick your hand outside and wave to the cars next to you.
Yeah. It's always on my side, too.
Yeah. We've had problems with it in the past, but what happened is there was a spot where the sealer had cracked. Well, it'd be all right. Well, I was just figured I'd fix it here. And as with being sick and everything, I didn't really feel like getting up on the ladder. Well, anyway, here I am.
Hi, Jason and Amanda, and hi, Steve Moran and Jackie.
Yeah, 70-mile-an-hour wind. We pull off the side of the road, and I'm trying to hold the ladder, and the ladder's trying to blow away. I get up on the ladder. I'm trying to get the windshield pop back in. It just wouldn't go. And Darla finally came out and was holding the ladder for me, and I tried all different. I could not get the thing back in. I said, well, let's turn. We were on this dirt road anyway. So we turned right, went down this road a little ways, probably went about a mile, looking for a place to turn around. Couldn't find one. So we just stopped in the road, and I got out, got the ladder back out, and started working on it. And they had some big desert race going on. So everybody was coming by and flinging rocks at us, and just
the sand that was blown up in the air was blowing in our faces.
We did partial videos. We weren't able to do a video during this particular stage of things, but we did make a video so you get an idea of it. But anyway, finally get it to pop back in, and I had just a little bit of Gorilla Tape, which has got to go on the list. We got to get another roll of that. Anyway, get it all Gorilla Taped up, and now we're trying to figure out where to turn around. And I saw an RV, a motorhome coming up. I said, is there a place to turn around? He goes, yeah, it's about 6 miles down. And there's a big dry lake bed, and you can turn around there. So we started going down, and this road was nasty, man, and banging underneath and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, we finally get down there, turn around, get out, look underneath the motorhome, make sure everything was still there. It looked like it was. And we had to go all the way back up that same road with all these guys racing around us this time. And
your daughter wants to know, is that what happened to your knuckle?
This?
That happened earlier.
That was hooking up
before we ever left.
How do you see my knuckles?
Because you're talking with your hands.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so we get back on the road, then we managed to make it here and got all settled in. Everything was really good. And we decided this morning, before we even washed the truck or anything, I wanted to go get some sealer for the windshield, see if I could find some. And now the truck has a weird noise in the rear end. So.
And it's pretty loud.
Yeah, I've never heard this kind of a noise. It could be an axle bearing. I don't think it's like a differential bearing or input shaft or anything. I think it's like an axle bearing. But it's a type sound.
Whirring.
And it just goes with the speed of the vehicle, and it's not transmission speed or anything like that. It's just the speed of the vehicle. So I got one good thing about being here is I have a lot of friends here in automotive and everything else. And I call my one buddy, and he has a shop. He used to be my tranny man when I was service manager at Cadillac. And he said, well, I got both my lifts are full, but I should have this one car done tomorrow. So if he gets it done, then we'll take the truck over. It's still drivable, just makes this god awful noise.
And it could be a wheel bearing, yes.
I think it's an axle bearing.
Hi, One Pilot Steve. He said that. And hello, Amanda, and hello, Dougie. Yep.
But Doug, it sounds like it could be a tire too, but it's a brand new tire.
Yeah.
I just put the thing on there, so I don't. What I need to do is I need to lift it up and run it and see if it makes a noise with the wheel off the ground. It makes a noise with the wheel off the ground.
Hi, Elton
It'll be
Hester.
a tire. But if it comes to be that it's a tire, what's weird is when I go from third to fourth and I push the clutch in, it changes the noise momentarily, and I put it in fourth gear and let it out, and the noise continues. So I don't know. It's just one of those weird things. And today we just kind of wanted to take it easy after all that, man. I'll tell you what, that wind was blowing so hard, and I was trying to get the windshield back in, and I couldn't see it because the sun was right in my eyes, and the wind and the sand was blowing right in my face. And I just told her, I go, we got to turn down this road, go down this road so we get out of this wind. And I don't know. I think that was what saved things, but I think that's what made things worse. So I think if we hadn't.
Hello, Pep Tank.
Who?
And Jason says we lost the front passenger tire. We got 4 new tires for the Mini Max. When you say you lost it, does that mean that it like flew off, or did it just go flat, or what? Because now I'm scared.
Yeah, I think he got a flat.
Did you already talk about the inverter? Not yet, Doug.
I haven't talked about the inverter.
You're early.
Yeah, you're actually.
Oh, it went flat. Okay.
Oh.
Well, at least you got new tires. That's good.
Yeah. So anyway, that was our interesting experience getting here yesterday, and we got the truck cleaned up. It looks a lot better than it did. I mean, it really looked bad. In fact,
it can't sound good. It can at least look good.
We went by and saw a friend of mine today, and he looked at me and he goes, I've never seen your truck that dirty ever. That was his first comment. I go, yeah, it's pretty dirty. Yeah. And he goes, yeah, that's not. I go, dude, we were down on it. And I explained the story. And he goes, yeah, that was a pretty crazy place to be. So,
Elton, if you need to go, thanks for popping in and saying hi.
Okay, we have to go pick up M.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, at least you came by and said, hey.
Yep. They're headed to DigiKey, I believe.
Oh, they are? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
After they're done where they're at. Who cut your hair?
What do you mean?
Who cut your hair? Who cut your hair?
Cage cut my hair.
Yeah, I was laughing when you said didn't even wash the truck.
Yeah, well, the motorhome still looks like a big brown turd too, so that I got to work on that. But
Mellow Cat says they were due to be done. Yeah, probably.
Get those new steel belted radial ones. You never have to. They never go flat again. They're made of steel.
The track chair then. Oh, my track chair then to Minnesota. Okay. Cool. You're getting a track chair. That's awesome. I remember you were talking about saying you wanted to get one.
Yeah.
Just to keep us updated on that.
Darla cut my hair. Darla always cuts my hair. And most of the time.
Why, Doug? You gonna say something disparaging about his hair?
Yeah, he is.
Doug?
Yeah, we're in Hesperia. And yet, it's weird because Darla's been here.
I was here in November.
But she never really went anywhere. And I think, when was the last time we came here? It was like four years ago. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And man, this place has really, really changed. Really changed. Oh,
my Magnum inverter had a fault on my HR Endeavor. The FET bridge blew, and I had to send it to Magnum authorized shop. $600 to fix. Whew.
Yeah.
Harvey Davy, hey, he made it.
Well, I got. Okay, I'll talk about the inverter.
Okay, hang on one sec. Elton said he got approved for his track chair. The track chair. That's awesome. So happy to hear that. We might have electric in the shop tomorrow. What? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we've heard that story enough times.
And then now Doug says your hair looks good.
Yeah.
Hey, I had an Endeavor. That's right. You did, Ortho Crofty.
Yeah.
A really nice one.
Yep.
It was a Gassa.
Yep. And you sold it. But anyway,
Matt,
I
hang
hit.
on one sec though. Orthocrosty, please don't be driving and texting.
Oh, is she driving and texting?
She's not. She knows better. She would never do that. Just thought I'd say that.
I don't think she knows better. She's your kid.
I was just gonna say she's your kid. Yes, Davey, we are in California.
Yeah. So I had planned on when we got here changing the inverter. And I am going to change the inverter while I'm here, but it's working fine again. So I don't know. It's
when he checked it yesterday before we rolled out of courtside, it was working fine.
And it worked all the way here. And and that's how this thing. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, we did not change anything. We did not change anything except for plug into power for a month and then unplug from power and take off. I mean, we changed nothing. And so I'm just gonna because I have this other one, and when I get to Colorado, I'm not gonna be able to play with it. So I'm gonna while I'm here, my friends, I'm going to pull it out and put the one that we got from Noel. Noel, right? Or Joel? Noel. Joel. Sorry, Joel. Anyway, the one we got from Joel. Thank you, Joel and Kathy. Awesome. I'm going to put that one in.
Super nice people too.
And I think I'll feel a whole lot more confident. And then when I have time, I'm going to take it apart and see because there's a video on the internet, and it's about the MS-2000 fixing it, and it's a very common problem. But the thing is, it's not something you could just do in a half an hour or something. So
he says, is it a Magnum?
It's a Magnum 2000, MS-2000.
Intermittent short, Amanda says.
Well, what was happening is we could turn. Oh, Dougie, I need another one of those panels, by the way, if you have another one. That one got fried. The control panel got fried.
Just get one. Buy one. Why are you asking Doug for one?
Because he probably has a box of them. No, I don't think it.
Is your dial working now?
You know, I don't think so. No, I haven't even looked at it, but I haven't touched it. I have not. I unplugged. I started the motorhome and I came in and I my little weather station here was running and the clocks, everything's working. So I don't know. To New Mexico for fireworks.
People guessing where we're at.
Do I carry a spare one? Not normally. We had one of our subscribers who had a really nice Tiffin. Took his out and put a 3,000 watt in, and he contacted me and said that if you wanted it, he goes, I'm not going to use it. I got this bigger one. If you want it, you can have it. I said, sure. So we met him in Yuma and grabbed it, and I just put it in the truck, and we came back, and then, that was, we just didn't have time to do a lot after that. So I didn't get in trying to do it over there. Was a puddle of water and rocks.
And we got sick.
Well, we were still sick is what it was.
Okay.
So anyway, I hope he didn't get sick. He'll probably be mad at me. Hi, Minivan Mike. Well, it's easy for me to say tonight. So it's weird because we normally do these lives at 7 Central, but in California it's 5.
Oh, Elton, you and Latanya are going to Mexico. New Mexico for fireworks. Okay, cool. That's cool.
For that guy that we know? For Mike?
Yeah, Mike wants them to go there.
Really?
Yeah. That's cool.
That's cool.
Awesome. Happy to hear that. Lake Havasu, Amanda said. Hi, Vince.
Lake Havasu. What's she talking about? We're not Lake Havasu. We're in California. It's the place you want to be. But anyway, I was talking about here.
Hey, Megavan Mike. Did you get my email? I made a post on Facebook, and our group page and our Facebook page and on YouTube. But when I went to check, none of them looked like they posted. So I didn't know how many people would show up tonight. So if you're here, thank you for being here.
I have, Doug had given me my original control panel, remote, whatever you want to call it, but it's hardwired with a phone cord. It went out, and then Dougie had one. He goes, well, hey, I got a whole different thing. I'll send you mine. So he said his still work. I got it. It worked fine. Everything was working great. And then when this thing went wacky, it blew that one out. As far as I know, I haven't even checked it. I probably should. And then now I don't think it's working. I'll just say that much, because it usually will show something, but I can turn it on and off and turn the charger on and off, but that's all I can do as far as I know on the power.
Davey, we are in San Bernardino, in the high desert.
High desert.
Amanda says we know some people that are going for the Pyrotechnic Extravaganza. It's so fun.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I really would like to go to that sometime again. We did it one time and it was so much fun.
They shoot those things off and they look like they're right above you, right there.
What was for dinner at Scotty's, Jason?
What do you say?
They went to Scotty's for dinner. Sorry, we're late.
Oh.
One pilot, Steve, says because you need it to configure the inverter. Well, get up and walk 8 feet and check.
What?
Doug. The inverter.
8 feet? It's more like 20 feet.
Outside and around the back.
No, it's inside.
Oh, that's right. In the bedroom. That's right. Mike, I'm glad you got the email. Did anybody get notified? Like how did you get notified that we were going live? Did you see it on Facebook or YouTube, or did it just pop up in a notification for you? Let me know. Chicken fried steak with mash and corn. That sounds good. That's right up Bill's alley.
Yeah. As far as configuring the inverter, the factory setting, the default one is, because I have liquid filled lead batteries and all that. It's set the way it's supposed to be. I'm not controlling all the different charging levels and all that stuff. But I mean, when I first put it in, I just plugged it in and everything started working. I just didn't mess with it. I usually, if something is working fine, I usually don't mess with them. So
Doug says he just happened to be surfing and saw that we were going live.
Yeah. See how you do that?
Oh, it's Monday. I saw up here, hey Karen, 2 babies, 4 grands, welcome back. I saw up here that you put, Amanda, a hammer, the word the, and then thumb. Did you either hit your thumb with a hammer, or are you telling Bill to take a hammer to the inverter?
Or hit Darla's thumb.
Steve Moran says he got a notification on YouTube. Notification on YouTube from Linda and Carlos. Okay. Davey made Polish dumplings and sauerkraut. Yum.
See, that doesn't sound good to me.
Sounds good to me.
She likes sauerkraut. I'm the German.
We just checked our subscribe list. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hey, Julio, welcome. Hi, Bo Rando. I'm new sub. Your live notification just popped up. Thank you for letting me know that. Pep Tank also is new, or at least relatively new. They got notified also. Hit the thumbs up. 200,000. Oh, I get it. Hit the thumbs up. That's what's saying. Not that she hit her thumb with a hammer. You have to explain these things to me. I'm kind of new to YouTube. Okay, so we just popped up for most people.
Yeah, just now?
No, that's how they got notified.
Oh. Well, at least they're...
And most of them either got notified or saw it on YouTube. Because I put a post on YouTube also.
Okay.
Checked your Facebook page for posting. Phil says.
Harvey Davey said he didn't get notified.
I didn't get notified. Did you guys hit the bell? Because if you hit the bell, has a drop down, and you can say all, none, or personalized.
I think they all hit none. That's because we're so exciting.
We are exciting.
Yeah. So, and I want you all to know that Cage didn't stress at all when all that was going on.
I did make a video, and I got to edit it. But yeah, about us leaving and stuff and junk. So
yeah, and Cage, we came back in and we were all blown out and all dirty and everything. It's like, hey guys, keep it down. I'm sleeping here.
Can't you see it like he is right now?
Yeah. Boo boo, what are you doing?
Instead of being over there in his bed this time, he's over there on the passenger seat.
We have a mutual blanket that what happens is when he wants to sit on my lap and I say, well, come on, then I have to get the blanket, the blue blanket.
It's 110 degrees.
Doesn't matter. I got to get the blanket and put it on my lap and lift the leg, the leg support, and then he will come up and he will sit on my lap. And if I take the blanket, I set it on the chair, then he goes over and lays on.
The funny little boy.
Oh, they might have water up the hill too.
Yeah, you guys are going to be gone by the time we get back.
They're going to grow up and move out. You know that?
Hi, Alicia Cordova. Welcome. First time I've seen you. Yeah, they are going to grow up and move out.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know, guys, how you got notified. I can't really tell what the winner was. It seems like YouTube notifications is winner.
It's really weird the way they do things. You would think it would be a regular process, but it's never the same. It's sometimes they put you on a queue or something, and sometimes they just let you sit there and with 3 people watching.
Yeah. So,
courtside is empty. Oh, I know it is. And we've stayed there before.
Hey, Davey, did Trey and Wendy roll out next to you? They were pretty sick yesterday and wanted to hang out at least another day.
After yesterday, I wish we had stayed an extra day. Yeah, they left.
Okay. I wonder where they are because they're not on here. We told Mike you sent us so you could get referral bonus. I don't know that he'll do that, but thank you anyways, Elton. We appreciate that from both of you. Now we have to get off-road tires for the motorcycles.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Who said that?
Jason.
Oh.
They were sick too. Yeah, they got sick too, Dougie. Yep. Again, Linda didn't answer me, but Carlos got sick. And Wendy and Trey got sick. We got sick.
Well, every year, pretty much, when we leave the tent, we get sick. Yeah. Last year, I was sick before we got to the tent.
Yes.
With my leg. And
they went to Cottonwood.
Yeah.
No, Doug, not COVID this time.
No. But the day I got out of the hospital, I had COVID
this year, we just got. Everybody calls it the quartzite crud. Yeah. I don't know. I never had a
James
cold
had
like
it
this.
First. That I know.
James was sick overnight. He had something different.
I don't know.
Linda didn't get sick yet. She probably won't. We're just going to say that.
Well,
Linda.
You didn't get sick for a while, and then boom, you got it,
and then
I got it
sick,
again.
Linda. No sicky for you.
Yeah, but she probably wants to try it.
Desert crud. It was like a sore throat.
That's
headache.
How it started.
Yeah, sore throat, headache, and then it went into congestion in your head. Now it's in my chest. I'm still trying to clear up my chest. But anyway, desert flu, something. It's
Valley fever, isn't that what they call it? Valley fever or something like that?
It's not the valley. Desert. It's quartzite crud.
Yeah.
We're going to Digi-Key till May, then to New Mexico. That is so awesome. That is great. I'm excited to hear how you do. Just getting over my cold. Make a van, Mike.
Yeah.
You weren't even there. You didn't want to be missing out, so you decided to get sick too, right, Mike? Valley fever from the dust, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mostly in the Phoenix area.
Carla said it has kicked my ever-loving butt. That's it. Yeah, 100%.
You don't have any ivermectin. That was a secret for us. And Trey and Wendy took ivermectin.
Yeah.
If you have any ivermectin, take 2 a day for 2 days,
Once in the morning, once at night.
and the next day you'll feel fine. That's what I did.
I wouldn't say I felt fine.
No, I felt better
My
compared
ears
to what
are
I
still
felt.
plugged up, and anyway. But then again, we were in all that dirt yesterday, so that didn't help. Hey, Diana and Brad, I'm sure you're there too. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Called Phoenix fever. Maybe
I don't know.
you should go to Florida next year.
Well, a lot of people have said that, but the disadvantage to going to Florida is the campgrounds are so expensive and they're hard to get into. So I don't know, I guess we could join. What is it? 1,000 Trails. That seems to be the way to get into a campground when you're there.
With all the gray water and the dirt, no wonder. No kidding.
Yeah.
Any good Class C down there under 25 foot? You looking for a Class C? Mike?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
2 shots of Jack works well. So I hear.
I haven't seen any yet, but how new do you need? And you want?
I know there's one on Marketplace right now in Mina.
Is there?
But I don't know details of it. Let's see if I can find it.
The gas today. Well, I got like at the cheapest gas station. It was $4.18 for 87 regular. Oh, he wants a pretty new one, but he's got lots of money. That's what it is. It's not like us. We drive this old junk. But diesel here is like $5.33 or something a gallon.
Hideous.
It makes no sense,
No.
And I was talking about this place. So anyway, this place has changed a lot since we've been gone. I mean, a lot. And it's super high tech now. And I mean, the population is just, hi, Rhonda.
Rhonda.
The population has just gone through the roof. That's not what he wants. That's 97 for 15 grand.
Oh, what year?
He wants a 2017 to 2025 or 2021. He wants a new one.
Oh, okay.
Bye, Mark.
Bye, Mark. You didn't tell Mark how you were doing.
Oh, I'm doing good.
You know that picture I put on the group page about the shopping cart? There was a toaster and a loaf of bread and extension cord, I think. He said I didn't need bread, but I didn't want the checker to worry. And Mark said, how is Bill? Said he's enjoying his toast.
Too many Canadians in Florida. Well, there's a lot of them in
Quartzsite. True that.
I mean, a lot this year. And they, what's weird is they all wanted jobs.
Yeah, that was weird.
Crazy. I mean,
tent, we were recruiting for gate guards for Guard 1, and usually they're like, oh, either I can't work or I don't need to work, and I'm retired, I'm just vacationing or whatever.
Oh, I'm Canadian,
like,
I can't work.
How do I get a green card?
Yeah, now they're like, we want to work. We want to work. Oh, hi, Canadian Twig.
Hi, Canadian Twig. Hi, Lynn and Joan.
Hi, Lynn and Joan.
Kingman. Okay. That's a cool place.
Yeah, go underground. They got a big underground thing there.
It was on Swap Shop. Might be an 09. Yeah, Amanda, I think I just saw one that was an 09 and one that was a 2012. Those are too old, I guess.
He wants Class C's.
Well, those were Class C's. But I'm sure it was a Class C.
But what Two Eggs is saying is there are a few travel trailers.
Yeah.
Good places to buy RVs is Arizona and Texas. Those are. But
RV Bandwagon says Florida has been good.
Has what?
Been good.
Yeah.
That's where they're at.
Yeah.
I heard from Dalton today, by the way.
Yeah.
He sold his fifth wheel. Did you know that?
I didn't know he did that.
I read you his text.
Oh yeah, I was driving.
Bill's been very out of it.
It's
You even said,
hilarious.
I wonder if he'll buy a new one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And you've been driving.
I haven't got enough sleep lately.
And Lynn and Joan, underground?
Yeah, there's a whole city underneath Kingman. We've been under.
If you ask around, people that run the businesses around there, they might know. Or I think there might be a museum too. There's a whole network of tunnels that run under Kingman.
And it goes to we went into a J.C. Penney's and
Hotel Beale used to be open when we went there, and they took us down underground.
The lady owned
a whole network down there, but it was bricked off. But she was giving us a history of Kingman and how there used to be underground tunnels. And
yeah, they had to block off certain sections because people were going into places and vandalizing them and stuff. So
imagine that.
But there was a J.C. Penney store, and there was this was during the World War II. There was a guy down there had that he repaired toasters and stuff like that. Yeah,
because you couldn't really buy new appliances if they went on the blink. You had to fix them.
Yeah, and
there were like old toasters down there, and just different kitchen things. And
this lady had bought this hotel, and it was, I don't know how many of us, we were on motorcycles when we went there, and we were having a few beers, and we got to talking to her, and she was real nice, and she was telling us about it. And I said, well, that would be something cool to see. And she went over, and there was like a big safe, and she grabs a hold of the safe, and the whole safe rolled open, and there was a hallway that went down. Stairway. And she goes, I'll be right back. And she took off, and she was gone, and all of a sudden all these lights came on, and she came back. She goes, okay, come on, you guys, I'll take you for a tour. And we went down there. It was huge. I guess Clark Gable and a bunch of people used to go down there and all kinds of stuff.
She was trying to bring it back to life and kind of make it a happening thing. She must have passed away because she was pretty old.
But she was really into it, man. She really knew her. She talked about the Chinese that,
Right now we're in San Bernardino. Seeing my mom.
We have not been to Taco Mio. We did not go to it.
Yeah, we didn't go there, Davey.
There was a video about it, and the I think it was Scott and Terry, and a bunch of them had gone there, and they said it was way overpriced.
But then Lynn and Joan said they went there and they liked it. So I don't know.
Well, they'll eat anything, I'm sure.
I don't know. When it comes to Mexican food in that area, my favorite place is either Del Taco and Blythe, or go to Parker and eat at Ruperto's.
We had to do that on our way out.
Yes, we did. Julio says a speakeasy. I don't think it was a speakeasy.
Well, there was that over
there too. But this was Hotel Beale, Beale. I think is how they spell it.
Beale. Yeah,
anyway.
It's a really old hotel.
But it used to be nice back in its day.
It's like for the early 1900s, if not sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll take any prayers I can get for my mom, y'all.
That's why we're here.
She needs them. So do I.
Yeah, you need.
Yeah, yay, Del Taco, exactly.
I like Del Taco.
LOL, Bill.
Yeah, I'm hilarious tonight.
You're hilarious all the time.
I'm so goofy right now, man.
All the time.
I'm telling you, I have not been since we've had this illness, man. I have just not been able to get totally level at all. And it seems like every time I start to feel better, I'm on a ladder 10 feet up in the windstorm trying to fix a windshield.
Yeah.
Man, I'm about ready to reshape this front panel and just put 2 straight windshields in there.
Plywood. We should just put plywood up.
Yeah.
Cut little holes in it so we can see out.
Yeah, make it look like the Gauntlet,
There you go.
Remember that when Clint Eastwood did that bus?
Yeah.
Positive vibes.
Yep.
So
So what's new with any of you guys? It seems like we do all the talking.
So you went to Barstow, huh? RV bandwagon? But actually, that very first one is not the very first one. It's where the very first one came from, but the very first one was down by the train tracks, and that one is in downtown. So, but yeah, and they have a whole different menu. Their burritos are bigger and everything else.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, and Yermo.
Makes me want to take a drive. John Hunter, hi. A little warmer in Ohio. Plate metal? Oh, you mean for the windshield?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
well, what I was thinking about,
I have not seen any pictures. You send them all to Bill, and then he doesn't show me.
I was gonna contact Class A Living and see if he could put a metal building on the front of my motorhome, and they have kitchen cabinets.
Yeah, I know. I said I haven't seen any pictures. You get them all, and sometimes you show me, but mostly you don't. They're all in boxes. Oh, fine. Thank you, Davey. Appreciate it.
How long till you get to Colorado?
Our first day we have to be there to start work is the 27th. So.
And it's going to be like in the 70s, I hope.
Yep. Palm trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That place really gets cold, man.
Upon arrival.
It can really be unbearable there. Yeah, I got to get boots. We got to get wool socks. We got good jackets.
Yeah.
Thank you, James. Yep. And it's a busy place, man.
I'm going to say again, too, guys, maybe somebody out there is interested in what we're going to be doing guarding for the oil companies. So if you guys do still have any questions, just email us at economicrefugeesrv@gmail.com. We'll answer your questions.
Hopefully we don't have trouble getting there, because if we have trouble getting there, we're not going to get there. So
yeah,
we're gonna go out the 40 probably instead of going like the 70. We're gonna go out the 40 and then swing up the 25. Just come straight up. Buc-ee's.
Is that what? Woohoo and Shirley Temples. Yes.
Yeah. We've been to Buc-ee's a few times. The trouble is you go in there and there's so much stuff, man.
A YouTuber I watch, Merlin's Old School Garage, out of Havasu, goes into some local cool Mexican food spots I would like to hit. Havasu's got much better selection for everything.
Yeah.
It's a bigger population and a
we usually right now would be.
Yes, we would.
In
my
Lake
brother
Havasu.
had to go and move.
Well,
we're happy he did though.
How long are we in Colorado? We're gonna do 100 days as of the 27th. We start the 27th, so I think we're gonna do 100 days.
We got really good coats, Jason, from Guard One. They bought us these really awesome coats.
Yeah.
What we have to do is get decent shoes so that our feet don't freeze again this time. Now you have tons of places to eat in San Bernardino. That's true. So far we went to In-N-Out.
Well, James said he did something. I got to find out what he did to stop the flies.
Roger, don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Yes, there are. We don't. That's a dirty 5-letter word.
Yeah.
They're horrible because there's a feedlot down the street. If you guys remember when we were there last time. So when the heat kicks up and we can take our coats off, then we have the flies.
We've eaten there with you guys, Carlos and Linda.
Snow on the road? I don't think so. Not right now on the way to Colorado. Not the way we're going, no.
We're going to go the 40 and then take the 25 up through Colorado Springs that way. That 70 is just a really, really long, steep, hard climb. We did it one time and I couldn't get the motorhome over 30. Well, I got hung up behind a truck and I could never get it back over 35. So it took us a long time to get up to that tunnel. And of course, you're in you go up to that real high altitude, so they don't want to run. So that's another thing for the list. I got to clean the air filter after
Well, I put that on the list.
all that dirt, man.
I have to make lists for Bill now because he keeps forgetting.
Yeah.
Whatever works. Havasu has great Mexican food. I tried all the restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was that one we used to go to.
Agave azul.
No, and then there was that other one, that the taco place. You know, the one we got signed up on our village. Was there?
In Havasu?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we go the most. Yeah. It was pretty good. Double up socks. Well, we're going to be wearing wool socks, and I'm getting boots that are insulated, waterproof, all that stuff. So I'm going to have to be real careful with my feet because of what I've been going through. So, yeah, they're good.
They're good, yeah.
What I need her to do, though, is make the list and pin it to my shirt so I don't lose it.
What's on my phone?
Yeah. So, you guys got any questions, or you want to tell us something that you did, or
you want
to call it a night? Because we're in California now, we have so much to do. It's really funny. We go by and look at our old house, and it's weird, huh? Yeah. They painted it this horrible green.
They painted it like, I'm not kidding you when I say they painted it guacamole green.
Yeah. It's really weird. The house used to be a cream with chocolate brown trim, and I used really good paint on it and everything. It looked really nice. It wasn't fancy, but it looked really good.
So our daughters have each taken a turn coming out here to see their grandma.
Yeah.
And our son's coming out this week to see his grandma. Anyway, our youngest, one time when we were painting the house inside, she took her finger and dipped it in the paint, and she wrote her name on the underside of the windowsill. I never knew that, but she came out here and took her little family over to the house and said, "Hey, I know you don't know me, but I grew up here. Would you mind if I came in and looked at the house?" And the man's like, well, she goes, "I wrote my name on the bottom of the windowsill," and he went over and looked, and he's like, "Oh, okay." So he let her come in, but he didn't let her get beyond the front room, of course. So she snuck a picture or two, but that was all she could do.
So spring in Colorado. All right, let's see. Johnny Hunter, more homeless now. Question, yeah. Well, not here.
Spring in Colorado, where you?
We don't have a lot of homeless in this area. It gets too, like last night it was 38 degrees, and that was kind of a warm night here. And this part of the desert gets real cold because we're what are we, almost 4,000 feet here. So
yeah. We're 44.
We used to have, no, not here, up further. The Cone Pass is 44.
Oh, right, that's right.
We used to have this guy, we called him Bud Boy, and he would sleep on the bus stops. And I don't know how he could do it. I really don't. But he did it for years and years and years. And he had a lot of money. He owned a couple of houses and everything else.
But he was mental.
Yeah. Saw the Strand night before last. The Starlink Strand night before last.
Saw the Starlink Strand night before last. Crazy looking.
Huh. Flagstaff would be cool.
Really? Is that like, I think somebody said there's like 7 satellites in a row? Is that what they are, Scott? Flagstaff would be nice and cold. Don't buy waterproof boots. Once they get wet, they take forever to dry. Happy birthday tomorrow, Alicia.
All right, happy birthday.
One of my favorite people was born yesterday, my mama.
Hello from
And one of my other favorite people was born tomorrow.
Step Van Dan is here. Hello.
Hey, Step Van Dan.
From Minnesota.
No, Minnesota.
When are your birthdays? My birthday's in August, and you just had yours.
Mine was in January. January 7th. This is the 18th of August. I can't take my mama out anywhere. She's too sick.
Yeah, she can't. She can't even get out of bed to answer
she can't
the
even
door.
eat right now either. So would be fun though.
You know, I'd like to get. Remember those snow boots I got? Those
moon boots. That would be. Yeah. Do you guys remember moon boots? Or are we the only two old people here? Moon boots were like a thing in the 80s. They were amazing. Get boots with removable liners. I was going to sell. Hey, Peter. Thanks for saying hi. I was going to sell my house and buy an RV, but too much has changed and it's cheaper in a house now and less worries. I traveled and worked the western states in the 70s, 80s, and 90s already. So you've seen that part. Yeah. More than 7, like 100, really? Okay.
You know, as far as that on the RV thing, yes, it's true, but the thing is that if the economy, if you're working, you have a job and you're working, the economy falls apart where you're at, like it did here where we used to live. You know, there's nothing you can do. You either lose everything you have and try to start over again, which we did a couple times, or you do what we did this time and move out. And, you know, we're moving around. We have our place in Arkansas. But when we get all done, I'm hoping that we can just survive on our Social Security. We'll have our house paid for and everything done. We never had that before. We've always had a house payment and all that stuff. So we're, no, not Michael Jackson moon boots. These are snow moon boots.
Hand warmers in your boots, maybe. I did that in the big tent. We had those hand warmers that you shake and squish up, and I put one in each of my shoes because it was so cold there. No longer an option to institutionalize them now. That's true. Would you guys like Gate Guard and Flagstaff in the late winter? They don't have oil up there, though, Davey.
Yeah.
Got to go where the oil is being drilled. Yes, Johnny, we are on Social Security.
Don't we look old enough? Pretty soon. I mean, we used to be, oh, I'd like to get the senior meal. Are you a senior? Not anymore. They look at us and go, do you want the senior menu?
You're still alive?
Yeah. We did eat at a breakfast place today that wasn't very good. But.
Yeah. You don't look a day over 70. Wait a minute.
Who said that? Yeah.
Johnny.
See? Nice.
Julio.
How do we delete him? Julio, I thought you were my friend. Oh, he's being mean to me.
You don't look a day over 70?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you read it wrong.
No, he said you don't look a day over 70.
I'm not over 70. I'm 66.
He didn't say you were over 70. He said you don't look a day over 70.
Okay, now people are having fun. They're laughing. This is a no fun zone. This is a very, very serious channel.
We do not stay at the Elks Lodges, Alicia. For one thing, there really aren't that many where we travel.
Is that?
Elks Lodge.
Yeah.
And you have to be a member, I think, of the Elks Lodge.
And I don't drink.
That's the Eagles.
No, they drink at the Elks Lodge.
I don't know. Yeah. I've never been to one.
And then there's, I'll be 68 this summer.
Okay.
So see, he's almost, he's older than you.
He's almost as old as me.
He's older than you.
He is. You're like the only one on here, probably, Julio, that's older than me.
Yeah.
Peter also he's older than me. Okay. I'll be 68 in July and house paid off and no bills. Perfect.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a really big, beautiful house over here, and it was worth, for this area, it was worth a lot of money. And then when everything died, man, it just went.
Will 90 days of gate guarding give you enough to pay for materials for a tiny house? Yes.
Who has that?
Johnny, or
oh.
Johnny Hunter.
Well, I don't know. We got, thanks to 2 eggs, they helped us with
Johnny's 75.
materials. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought he said he was 68.
No.
Oh, no, that's Peter.
Alicia Cordova will be 66 tomorrow, and Peter is 68 in July.
Wow.
Julio, 68 also in July. We went for New Year's to the Elks Lodge. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I have been to the Elks Lodge. Forgot about that, guys. He's a mean YouTuber. Who's a mean YouTuber? Who's the mean YouTuber, Davey? Julio? 1,000 Trails. Let him know Bandwagon sent you. Okay.
Yeah, they gets like $2,000 kickback.
Johnny Hunter was born in 47. I know Elks. I worked at one in North Phoenix 4 years, Davey says.
You know, one thing about getting like 1,000 Trails or something like that, we don't stay in campgrounds other than really in Quartzsite.
That's true.
And we paid $250 for the month, and we got actually our company, because we had the job in the tent, paid for it. So
right.
For the most part, we either were traveling to a job or we're traveling to somebody's, like we're traveling here, and we have friends here. We have friends all over the country now. So pretty much when we travel, the doors are always opening for us to go see someone and visit with someone for a while or something.
God.
Or we're going to go like to Colorado to do the gate guarding, so we have no expenses there.
Alicia says, I raised my boys in Redlands back in the OC now. That's an expensive place to live too, Alicia.
Yeah.
Beautiful there.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Orange County.
Me too.
Surfing.
Step Van Dan is young at 58.
Yeah.
Peter
I surfed
says,
the whole West Coast.
I moved back to Canada in 2003, can save $1,500 a month on my pension. That's good.
He's in Canada?
We have to chop some water trees down tomorrow morning before the rain.
Yeah. Did my brother come there and do anything with that pile of burnt stuff? He said he was going to. Him or Hoyt was going to come by.
Just keep the rig working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some days that's hard.
Yeah. Well, we thought we had another problem when we parked. The door didn't want to open and close, and it was just the way it leveled up. So I re-leveled it this morning. I was working.
No, John, yet.
Okay. I don't like to bug him because he's so busy. But
it's all right. He's got a little over 100 days.
Yeah. He'll call Duke Ward for me. Oh.
Yeah.
Cornholio.
What did Julio say?
Yes, Julio. He is the Cornholio. I don't know, really. Just keep the rig working. Yeah.
Oh, okay. RV Davies said he's a mean YouTuber.
Who's a mean YouTuber?
Julio.
Oh.
Vince is 76. Wow. I'm glad to be here. Hey, good night, Scott. You guys take care. Enjoy Florida.
Yeah.
Thanks for popping on.
Don't think about us when we're in Colorado and you're down there frying.
Yeah. Why are you stopping at 100 days on the gate? Why are we stopping?
Because we're having another grandbaby.
Yeah. And I want to be there.
I'm thinking about just taking Darla and drop her off, and then she could just go from family thing to family thing, and I'll continue on by myself.
Okay.
If everyone wants to vote yes on that, raise your hand. Okay. There we go. It's handled. See how easy that was?
My oldest son used to design for Fleetwood, then for National RV too, Alicia says.
Oh, yeah? Yep. National made that was a really good brand. Tradewinds and Islander and all those different ones.
Julio says he's not mean, he just likes to joke. We're taking it as a joke. I mean, if you're serious, you're going to have to be a little more harsh, I guess, because we'll laugh it off.
There you go. All right, folks. Well, we just reached an hour, and that is our maximum
How far do you want us to go on the mimosas?
About 3 feet underground. I don't care. But
knock yourself out, Jason.
Yeah, we're just. I mean, if you cut it all the way back to where it was, where it got cut last time, by the middle of summer it'd be 12 feet tall
if
again.
You guys are wondering what we're talking about with 2 eggs, 1 basket. We have these mimosa trees, and they're beautiful, but they grow like weeds.
They grow like 12 feet
invasive.
a year.
They're actually termed invasive where we're at in Arkansas. Anyway, and we cut them way, way, way back last year, but then boom, they grew right up into the power lines again nearly. And Jason's there, and he's bored. So
there's Peter.
He's going to knock them down for us again.
Peter Grimshaw. I climbed
the letter H on the Hollywood sign in '78, and 4 months later, Alice Cooper had the sign restored. You can't climb it anymore. Took all the unbroken light bulbs from the 1920s. Wow.
My buddy knows Alice Cooper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He keeps telling me, I'm gonna take you over and introduce you, but he hasn't. So.
Wear those masks.
We don't wear masks. The thing about it is.
That's probably why you got sick. I know.
Yeah.
Arnold Mendoza. Thank you. Have a pleasant evening yourself. Thanks for popping on and saying hi. Happy birthday one more time to Alicia. Yeah, we're gonna go to Arkansas, Davey, but we got to do this stint up in Colorado first.
Yep.
Might hit them with Flex Seal. Okay. That would be great.
Well, yeah. I heard if you paint them,
Laurel Canyon,
they will grow.
I want to go to Laurel Canyon, Julio said.
Oh yeah. Yep. I've been there.
I've been there too. It's worth a drive.
All right, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Good night, Mike. Good night, Julio. Good night, 2 Eggs. Good night, Ron and Ellen Adventures from Lodi. Thanks for saying hi, and good night, everybody.